Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold version. My name is Mad Murkrow, and last time we left off, we just beat the Sprout Tower here in lovely little Azalea Town, and we're about to take on our first gym over here. And just to catch you up on, I did some off-screen grinding. Let's see, I got our Geodude up to level 11, learning him the move Rock Throw, which is going to help us out a great deal. Cyndaquil is still level 13, just about to evolve into a Quilava very soon. And we also caught a Bellsprout off screen, because I figured why the hell not. I've never really used a Bellsprout or a Victory Bell in any of my playthroughs that I can recall for Pokemon Gold. So I figured I'd try something new. Alright, let's throw ourselves right in. Let's talk to this guy first. Hey, I'm no trainer, but I can give you some advice. Believe me, if you believe a championship dream can come true, you believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against flying type. Keep this in mind. Cool. Can't tell me what flying type's weak against though, right? Whatever. I got it figured out. Let me see if you're good enough to face Falkner. Bring it on, chap. I never understood why the bird keepers have mohawks. Like, is that what bird keepers do? They have mohawks? Because it looks kind of like feathers or something? Like a peacock? I don't know. Either way. So using Rock Throw should absolutely destroy... Yeah, look at him. It just completely wrecked him. Gaining our Geodude 111 experience points. Way to go, little guy. This can't be true! Why is Falkner's, gym pathway shaped like a $sign? The keyword is guts. Those here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Come on. Just a little Pidgey. Let's throw rocks at him till he dies. Piece of cake. Or as Brock would say, you're a chip off the old Brock there, Geodude. It's almost too easy. It's too easy. There weren't many flying type gyms in Pokemon. I mean, there are actually. They became more in later games. They moved them on to later, harder gyms, usually after the 5th one. Falkner's is the only one that I can recall is the first, in the first 4 gyms, which is interesting. I'm Falkner, the Violet Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of magnificent bird Pokemon. Whatever you say, bird person. Well, luckily for you, Falkner, I don't have any electric-type Pokemon. I do have a lot of rocks, though. Let's just throw rocks at him. Let's aim right for the eye. Nice. Now, Geodude's doing us pretty well right now, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to keep him as his final evolution, Golem, evolves via trade, in which I can't do that, as I mentioned before, being playing on an emulator. And here we have Falkner's signature Pokemon, and that's his coup de grace right there. It knows Mud Slap to try and deter any Geodudes that might come his way. Falkner is a total cheater, by the way, because he has a fucking level 9 Pidgeotto. Pidgey doesn't even evolve into Pidgeotto till, level 17 or some shit. That seems to be, a big thing in, the first 2 generations of Pokemon is... And it's not even his, it's his dad's. He's just using his dad's Pokemon, like he just said. But yeah, in these earlier games, there's a lot of Pokemon used by powerful trainers that don't even meet the level that they're supposed to evolve at. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get the TM Mud Slap, and earning Falkner's badge will allow us to use HM outside of battle, sort of as a tool to help us make it through certain aspects of our journey. Although we don't really need Flash, it's not like a super necessary HM, like many other things. Oh, a call from Professor Elm. Hello, Murk, we've discovered something about the egg. My assistant's at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Can you talk to him? This is Violet City. I've been calling it Azalea Town the entire time? Jesus Christ. I don't know anything about Pokemon, guys. I have to confess, I'm a fraud. I don't know anything. Murk, long time no see. Ursaram asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Would you like to take the Pokemon egg? Yeah, why not? I'm already doing like 6 favors for him. Might as well do this too. We discovered that a Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Murk, you're the only person we can rely on. Please call Professor Elm when that egg hatches. Alright, I'll do you a solid. Now the egg I do plan to keep and make part of our party when it hatches, because out from the egg will hatch one of my favorite Pokemon. Not just of Gen 2, but of all Pokemon, really. Especially his evolved form. Excellent. So, let's see. Let's move on to... We should probably stop at the Pokemart and resupply a little bit, and then we can move on to the next town. Good day, potion seller. Let's buy 10 Pokeballs. That'll do. And... oh, no, I want more than that. Give me your strongest potions. And I don't really need any of this. Well, I probably could use some antidote, because in the older Pokemon games, I keep saying that, it makes me feel so old. Poison can hurt you outside of battle, as many of us who have been playing for such a long time will recall. That's not even like that old of a thing. I can't recall what game, I think it was probably Black and White, where it stopped hurting you outside of battle, and that just like really stood out to me. I'm like, what the hell's good? This isn't a real Pokemon game. They're too easy on kids these days. I should have done that more in my old man voice. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Before we move on, let's move on to one of the most interesting places here in Violet City, not Azalea Town. These are the Unknown Ruins. Very creepy music. This place has a mystical quality to it. It feels sort of ethereal, even. Now, if you journey around here, you're not going to really find anything. It's just kind of an S-shaped cavern with these strange inscriptions on the wall here. Now, to make anything out of this, we have to... let's go up here first and visit this lab, I believe it is. We'll talk to the scientist right here. Hello. The ruins are about 1,500 years old, but it's not known why they were built or by whom. Mysterious, like Stonehenge. It's have to be like Geodude-henge or some other stupid rock Pokemon pun. I'm not very good at puns, and I'm really sorry. So let's move on into here, and hopefully I can figure this out without making myself look like too much of an idiot. What we have here is just a little slide puzzle. And so we'll just put in all the little corners here first, just like solving any puzzle. I mean, it's not too hard. It's a puzzle intended to be solved by 8-year-olds. That being said, watch me completely fuck it up and show how stupid I truly am. It's my pleasure, really. Now this piece goes right there, and this one goes over here. Got this piece right down there. That should go right there. There we go. If you're keen on Pokemon, you probably already know how to solve this puzzle, and you probably already know what it is, but if you've never seen this one before, you could probably guess by now that it is in fact a Kabuto. How about that? But what does that get us? Let's find out. Do I have to come back here and solve it at night? What the hell just happened? I think I have to come back and solve it at night. Then again, as the previous videos have shown, I don't know jack shit about Pokemon, apparently. Not as much as I thought I did. But like I said, it is just my absolute pleasure to come out here and just embarrass myself on the whole of YouTube and the internet in its entirety. There should have been like a little chime to tell us that we had completed the puzzle correctly. Did I do it wrong? I probably did it wrong, just as I fucking suspected. And I have once again shown that I cannot even solve a puzzle designed for 8-year-olds. That piece there, that piece there, that piece there. Like that? No? Not happy? This piece? That's probably it. There we go. Excuse me that I got those pieces, those two completely identical pieces mixed up. So upon doing that, a trap door activates, and now there's a strange presence here. Well, I don't really like spooky things, so we should get out of here. Oh Lord. Can you tell the genuine act of surprise in my voice? I'm just that good of an actor, honestly. Here we come across an unknown, which if you'll notice looks incredibly like the inscriptions all over the walls here. Almost like they came to life. Oh, and it runs away. Of course it runs away. Well, that's basically what that gets you. And there's a couple puzzles around here, accessible only after you get a certain amount of HM so you can go to them. This appears to be an unknown J. I mean, it's not that really hard to figure out, and it runs away too. I was hoping to catch one, because if you catch one, you can get something. Okay, that's a J again. It's probably the same one. Coward. Found you. Instead of screwing around, let's just get right into it and throw a Pokeball at it. There we go. Their shape looks like hieroglyphics on ancient tablets. It said that the two are somehow related. Wow, what gave that impression? I don't think the scientists of Pokemon World are very smart, like at all. Let's go tell these guys about what happened. Pokemon appeared in the ruins. That's incredible news. We'll need to investigate this. Hey, buddy. The strange Pokemon you saw in the ruins? They appear to be very much like the drawings on the walls in there. That must mean there are many kinds of them. Yeah, in fact, there are 26 for the 26 letters of the alphabet. But I probably didn't need to tell you that, because you're just such a smart, you know, intelligible, astute audience. And it's just my pleasure to perform for you. Perform for you. Wow. So I'm just going to head on back to the Pokemon Center and drop off this little unknown at the PC, because I don't really... Unknowns aren't very good, honestly. I just wanted to capture them because I kind of have a thing for catching rare Pokemon. This gives us a chance to explore the PC a little bit as well. Depositing... There we go. Oh, no, wait, that's Bellsprout. God, I'm so stupid. I'm telling you, it's these PC controls. There we go. Let's take Bellsprout back. So here's a thing about older Pokemon games, once again, is that each box... You'll notice there's a little option here for change box. That's because each box in the old Pokemon games can only hold 20 Pokemon. Which you wouldn't think is a problem, considering that new Pokemon games hold 30 or 40 Pokemon. I believe it's 30. But the thing is that when a box fills up, it doesn't automatically send it over to the next box. You have to remember how many Pokemon are in your box, and then go to the PC by yourself, and manually change it. Any Pokemon that you catch while your box is full will immediately be released back into the wild, and promptly a giant middle finger will be shoved up your ass. Here's another rare Pokemon. Speaking of which, just to get my rocks off, there we go. That's another silly rock pun for you. We have a Hoppip. Hoppips are kind of rare. They're not like the rarest Pokemon, but they're uncommon for sure. So we'll go ahead and try and capture it. Hoppip is an adorable little Pokemon, and it's not really displayed in the static images for Gold and Silver, but the little leaves on his head, he flies, and they act like little propellers, like he's a little helicopter. And he's so cute with his big ear-to-ear grin and deep, soulless eyes. Hoppips are not very useful. When you first catch them, they only know 2 moves. Synthesis, which recovers 50% HP, and Tail Whip. So it's a mystery to me, honestly, how they've ever survived. They probably just float away, and maybe they just generally creep out other Pokemon with their 1,000-yard stare, and then they float away. So let's just throw a Pokeball at him and fucking hope for the best. Oh, come on, dude. You can't shake 3 times and then pop out of the Pokeball. It gives me trust issues, dude. I'll never know what it's like to love now because of you. How am I supposed to be committed to anything when a Pokeball that shakes 3 times can just let a Pokemon out? There we go. Trust in life restored. Faith in humanity upheaved. To keep from being blown away by the wind, they gather in clusters. They do enjoy gentle breezes, though. Give a nickname to him. Nah, he's alright. I like him exactly the way he is. Hoppip. I haven't seen you around here before, so you think you're pretty tough. Well, I think I'm alright. I mean, this guy's really the first dude who's ever complimented our strength. Everyone else has just called us a weakling and a wimp. I'm going to actually switch out to Cyndaquil because I've been meaning to do this. I know you guys have been anxiously awaiting to see this. One more battle and our Cyndaquil will hit level 14. And something amazing will happen. Boom, there we go. A Zubat. That'd be another interesting Pokemon to get. That's probably the only time that's ever been said about Zubat on the entire internet. I feel like a pioneer. I'm the first person to appreciate Zubat. There we go. Albert has been defeated. You're strong. Well, thank you. I do work out. Cyndaquil's evolving. Man, look at that. Look at that animation. It's like he's practically morphing for real right in front of our eyes. Boom! Congratulations, your Cyndaquil has evolved into Quilava. Upon going from 13 to 14, Cyndaquil hits puberty and promptly goes through a huge body change like any growing boy. That should do it for today, guys. Thank you once again for joining me so much, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Pokemon Gold. This is Mad Murkrow, and I'll see you next time.